ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Our women's national basketball team will travel this week for international competition. For more on that, here's Kelsey Johnson.
On behalf of the Bahamas in general, congratulations to this incredible team behind me.
Valerie Nesbitt, Pamela Bethel, Shalonda Neely, Tennille Poitier, Latoya Roll, Tracy Lewis, Ashley Moss, Bria Forbes, Aaliyah Green, Taruna Wildgoose, Joette Fernandez, and Brittany Harrison. Those are the players selected by the Bahamas Basketball Federation to represent the country at the FIBA America's Women's Caribbean Cup.
And we encourage the public to support them, and we expect you to support them not only in your attendance of future events that they're participating in, but on social media when you see them up and about, and none of them will object to any contributions you may make to the further development of their career. Monetary is often the best way to make that contribution. I'd also like to say to the entire corporate community that the Bahamas Basketball Federation need your support, and we encourage you to come on board to partner with them.
The 12-member team will leave for Suriname on Wednesday, thanks to the Marriott Courtyard, which stepped up to the free throw line and connected on both shots.
Also, as a corporate partner, we take pride in helping out the Bahamas Basketball Federation and any community development that they have with the national team.
As for the makeup of the team, the players are ready.
A lot of us have been playing together from on a junior level, so I think that we have some good team chemistry, and I feel like we can go out there and do our best and give it all in Suriname.
Everybody's saying we'll be locking, but we come together and we work hard every practice, and what one person lock, the next person brings, so you can't really say height is our downfall or shooting, whatever. All of us together make up one good team, and we ready for championships, and we accept the mission, and we're going to conquer it, at least try to. That's our objective and that's our goal, and I feel confident in my team and myself, and we're going to try bring it back.
One thing I like about this team is we all together, first of all. I would really reiterate what they said. We have a lot of speed. This team, I think, is going to be very competitive. Don't mind we don't have the size, but they say small axe cut down big tree, so I'd go with that too.
The Bahamas will have to finish in the top 2 to advance. The tournament tips off on June 17th. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Team Bahamas will definitely be missing the services of John Quell Jones, who is unable to attend because the WNBA is in season. On Saturday night, Jones and the Connecticut Sun on court against the Minnesota Lynx. Jones in the starting lineup for the second consecutive game. She went 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, and a perfect 2 of 2 at the line, finishing up with 10 points and 4 rebounds in just under 25 minutes on court. Jones and the Sun are now 7-1 on the season, and that's their best start in more than a decade. The Sun play again on Wednesday against the Washington Mystics. The Bahamian flag flying high over the weekend in Jamaica at the JN Racers Grand Prix. Shawnee Miller-Weibo ran away from the field, winning the women's 222.11. Jamal Wilson also picking up a win in the men's high jump, soaring 7.4.5. Meantime, at the Stockholm Grand Prix in Sweden, men's 200-meter national record holder Stephen Gardner came off the curve in pretty good form, but he stumbled and crossed the line 8th in 23.35. Still talking track and field, the NCAA Outdoor Championships closed out on Saturday in Eugene, Oregon. 2 Bahamians in the women's 100 hurdles final, both racing for the final time at the collegiate level. Purdue's Devin Charlton second in 12.77. Padria Seymour from Texas 2 spots behind in 4th, crossing the line in 13.04 on a rain-soaked track. In the field, Texas A&M Serena Brown 13th in the discus, a best of 165 feet 7 inches. On the men's side, Nebraska's Kaiwan Culmer, he was also in his last collegiate meet. He popped 52.9.5 for 9th in the triple jump. With the college season now over, most athletes making their way back home. Our Charles Fisher caught up with one of them.
Up-and-coming sprinter Alexis Gray just completed a stellar junior season at Texas Southern, recording personal best in the tournament of 23.52 and 11.95 in the 100, and capping it off as champ of the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
I achieved a lot of the goals I set for myself. As of the 200, I knew I wanted to break a 23.5, which is and that's what I did this year. The 100, I could have done a little bit better. I need to put more effort into it, but I'm pretty pleased with my 100 and 400 times.
For the rest of the summer, she's working out along with Golden Girl Tonic Williams-Darling.
For the rest of the summer, I plan to continue training because I do have more goals that I set for myself for next season. And so the only way for me to achieve them is for me to put my foot down and continue to work right now. And I also plan on participating in the Senior Nationals that will take place June 22nd and 23rd.
And just as she's making a name for herself and excelling on the track, she's also doing so in the books.
My grade point average is pretty good now. It was a lot harder in high school, I must say, but my school definitely prepared me for what's to come in college. School's great. I just love Texas Southern. It's an amazing HBCU. There's nothing else I can complain about. Texas Southern has provided me with everything I needed, great professors, good studying atmosphere. I love my school.
As she enters her senior season, it's all out.
I look forward to breaking our school record for the 200 meter, which is a 22.9. I look forward to making it to nationals, which is further than regionals, and placing in the top 16 or the top 10 or, maybe number 1. I'm going to go for number 1. And I also look forward to graduating with my bachelor's in science and going on to TSU's grad school and becoming a veterinarian.
Best of luck for the rest of the season and the future for Gray as she look forward to continue to make a name for herself on the track scene. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.